This is me walking in Galapagos. I'm not speaking to the camera because that day my microphone died, which is why I had to do this voiceover. Galapagos is known for its unique biodiversity and spectacular landscapes. But it is also home to thousands of pets and domestic animals that people have been bringing to the islands since they were discovered almost 500 years ago. Like everywhere else, especially dogs are mistreated, neglected, abandoned and hit by cars. To get a better picture, I went to visit some of the people who dedicate their lives to rescue and shelter these dogs. First, I went to see the clinic run by the NGO Darwin Animal Doctors and the local Nova Galapagos Foundation. By the way, the noise you will hear in the background is the sound of 3 giant air conditioning units. Galapagos is a very hot place.
I'm Ben. I've come here to be the head veterinarian of Darwin Animal Doctors. I'm taking over for 6 months just to try and expand the clinic, realise their mission and give back to the community. Yeah.
I asked Ben why they were treating and saving dogs and cats if they were such a threat to the islands.
I think we've got to understand that they have been introduced and we have an obligation to care for them. They are members of our family, they're members of the community. As long as we keep them in control, I think they do give back to the community. The only danger is if it becomes out of control, which is what we're faced with at the moment.
This is Melina. I asked her why she came to the islands.
Basically because I think it's important to if you have a skill, to use that skill for the best and for the ones that most need it.
While the team was preparing for surgery, I saw a dog that was being treated on the floor.
Yeah, so she's just spayed. They're just keeping her on oxygen because she's a dog with a very flat face, and they have a very hard time breathing, especially in the heat. So yeah, they're just keeping her on oxygen as long as they can until she's fully awake. We only have one machine to produce oxygen. And so if we need the oxygen for 2 patients at the same time, then this is what happens.
Meanwhile, outside, a younger patient was having his routine checkup performed by Natalia.
I'm originally from Poland and this is my holidays, so usually I just combine traveling with volunteering for charities. Okay, thank you, bye.
Inside the OR, Melina and Jesse were busy in surgery. While we waited, I asked Ben which were the worst cases they had to treat.
Trauma is the worst. We don't see too many abandonment. There's a lot of other people on the island who sort out the abandonment side, but trauma is increasing. Only 2 weeks ago we had about 6 cases of animals hit by cars in 3 days.
It was fine. It was a really easy one, very quick. Yeah, no problem at all.
Meet Jessie. She had a very clear opinion of why they were saving dogs and cats.
I think it's a responsibility of humans to take care of domesticated animals, and now that they're here, it's our responsibility to help them, as opposed, you think like people want to eradicate them. Well, there's other ways to do it, like spaying and neutering helps decrease dog and cat populations. So you don't have to shoot them or poison them to get rid of them. Through education and through veterinary services, we can help decrease the population on the islands.
While Jessie was tending to her patient, Lucy was doing the same with the flat-nosed dog.
Yeah, just fancy doing some volunteering. I've been working for 5 years now in England, so I wanted to do something different, give back, to help the animals.
Yeah.
Finally, this is Amy. She was just leaving after a few weeks at the clinic.
I've been here for a couple of weeks, just wake up in the middle of the night if that's what it costs to keep these guys comfortable and looked after. And yeah, it's been a brilliant experience and I'm very, very sad to leave actually.
With the day's patients recovering, I went home to do some editing. Then, in the middle of the night, I got a message saying that 2 more dogs had just been rescued. I went straight back to the clinic. There, I met Fatima.
Pero esos dos fueron abandonados en el bosque, supuestamente el ex dueño los dejó amarrados y se fue al continente.
A few days later, I went to see Fatima at her shelter, where I was, of course, received by dogs. Lots of dogs, including the ones that had been rescued a few nights earlier, fed and with brand new names.
We are at Patitas Galapagenias, the first animal sanctuary here on Galapagos. A lot of dogs here on the island, they lose their home for certain reasons because they just don't want them anymore. And we are the first place for them to be and stay if no one else wants them. Now we have 26. This week we rescued 5 dogs.
I asked Fatima the same thing. Why are we saving dogs?
Why are we saving them? Because we brought them. We brought them. If they didn't swim here, they're humans' very best friend. And if we want to get rid of something here of the island, we should go all, because we all are not from here and we are all destroying Galapagos somehow living here, not only the animals.
If you had all the money in the world, what would you do?
Lots of more things for the animals. Dog houses and fun park, and we need kennels to separate dogs which are maybe sick or aggressive.
Finally, I asked Fatima if she had a message to all the pet owners out there.
Sterilize them, vaccinate them, don't reproduce them. There's already too many dogs and cats and animals in the world which don't have a place to be, and they all deserve a loving family. Be all responsible owners with your pets.
So, there you have it. It's a dog's life in Galapagos, but it could definitely be much worse. Thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time.